The accusation in the room made by prosecutors is that a small number of individuals has created a so-called non-governmental organization and has used this so-called NGO to influence democratic processes in the European Parliament. The accusation is also that money has flown, and this is grave. And I believe that we as members of the European Parliament have the obligation to protect European democracy, to understand exactly how this was possible, and to make sure that this will not happen in the future. NGOs are a very important part of our democracy, of our societies. Very often NGOs give voice to those who need support. Very often NGOs fight for democracy, for freedom of speech, for human rights. And the many honest and strong and good NGOs are, of course, to be distinguished from the small number of NGOs who has tried in an illegitimate and unlawful way to influence the opinion of the European Parliament. As we have rules here in the Parliament, for members of the Parliament and for everyone entering, we should have rules for NGOs as well. And these rules should allow us to identify wrongdoings, to prevent wrongdoings, and to make sure that never again in the future a process which happened recently will happen again. It should allow us to make sure that such a case remains an exceptional case, and it should allow us to make sure that in the future members and NGOs can work well together in a predictable environment but based on rules. And particularly in the case of NGOs which obtain financial support from the European Union and participate in the EU public debate, I need to say we need transparency, we need to know who is behind these NGOs and how they obtain their financing. This is important for credibility of NGOs, for credibility of our European Parliament. Thank you very much.